Well, people with sickle cell trait. So sickle cell disease comes from a gene that's the most lethal gene in the population of people of African descent. A similar gene in white folk is the cystic fibrosis gene you probably heard of, right? And so if two carriers, people with the trait, the sickle cell trait or the cystic fibrosis trait, if they have have children, there's a 25% chance with each pregnancy that the child is going to be have the disease, either cystic fibrosis or sickle cell.
Right.
Well, here in Antigua, we don't have to worry about cystic fibrosis because there's probably virtually none of it. But in the African population, you have sickle cell, and you're telling us about your son with sickle cell trait. So the people who are carriers don't get the disease. They don't have much in terms of adverse effects. So what we did, we designed a study, and we saw that it depends on the activity. The kids with sickle cell disease had trouble running a mile. Long term, running and sports that require endurance, they couldn't compete. So they didn't participate. But when it came to sprints, when it came to short bursts of activity, shooting basketball and other sports like that, where it's just short bursts of activity, they were equal. So what does that tell us? That tells us that we can design, that's where occupational therapy comes in. We can design programs for these kids so that they aren't left out.
So Dr. Rick, just before we go, I know we were just talking about, what was it, sickle cell?
Yeah.
Yes.
In certain people. Are there any other diseases that one may carry that can cause them to be excluded from a sport?
Oh yeah, of course. I mean, there are many kinds of asthma. Oh, that's a common one. Asthma. Kids grow up with very bad asthma, and their parents are afraid for them to participate.
Correct.
So asthma is a very common one.
Yeah.
Very common. Because they have problems with the breathing when they're participating, and of course all kinds of musculoskeletal diseases, like people who fracture their bones easily.
Easily,
Yes.
yeah.
And anybody in a wheelchair.